No pain,
No gain.
no guts,
No glory.
try again.
Never say die.
The point is, risk, failure,
All a part of the process.
If you don't take risks and take the chance of coming up with a result that is not what you expect, which is the way I define failure, if you don't take risks around that sort of result, you can never grow. You can never create.
Tolerance for failure is one of the most important predictors of entrepreneurial success. When you go to countries where failure is not accepted as a part of the process, then people are unwilling to even try. And so baking that into the system, making people comfortable with the idea that they might not be successful the first time is really, really important.
If you can't appreciate the need to fail, then you're going to be afraid. And if you're afraid, fear kind of freezes you up, right? It's sort of the enemy of the creative process.
Evolution is a series of natural selection against trials. And by the way, most of them fail.
Failure is the magic sauce in entrepreneurship. It's the magic sauce in innovation. Whether you're Thomas Edison trying to invent the future, you have 1,000 patents to your name, over 1,000 patents, but really only one or two that matter. In the venture business, we look at thousands of business plans every month, and the majority of them will fail, the majority will go out of business, but it's the few that succeed that really change the world. And you have to be prepared for that as an entrepreneur, that on average, you're gonna fail.
All business is a process of continuous failure. That's just the way it is. And the people who succeed are the ones who handle failure better than others, right? I shouldn't say failure, it's a continuous crisis. You know, there's always this crisis after crisis after crisis. That's what business is.
Failure is the result, I think, mostly of how ambitious it is, the thing that you're trying. And if you fail at little things, then, you know, maybe you're mediocre. But if you fail at spectacular things, I think that's okay.
To start off our presentation, we have a quote for you. The poor themselves can create a poverty-free world. All we have to do is free them from the chains we have put around them. This is a quote from Dr. Muhammad Yunus, the 2006 Nobel Peace Prize winner and the father of microlending. His life's work is the inspiration behind Gumball Capital.
I think entrepreneurship is that sense of changing the world person by person. It's the application of human potential.
Microlending is the practice of loaning small amounts of money to people in developing countries that they can then use to start businesses, for education, or healthcare.
Think about entrepreneurship outside the United States, and it's very interesting because it's the equivalent of democracy in a lot of the world.
So what we did was we took our Post-it notes and we turned them into pledges. We printed simple forms on each one, and then just in a period of 2 days got a group of over 20 students together to go around campus and educate people about microlending.
It's the equivalent of giving people a say, empowering the individual, empowering the community.
They were then able to actually pledge money to Kiva through us on these actual Post-it notes with the forms on them.
We take that for granted in places like the United States, in Canada, in Europe. There's a real sense that entrepreneurship is economic. But as you go and apply it in places like Africa, or in Southeast Asia, or in South America, you begin to see a different, sort of a different approach, a different respect for entrepreneurship.
We were just so happy with how the in-person donations were going that we decided to expand this and take it beyond campus. We created a website in a little under 24 hours to inform people about microlending. There's a PDF flyer you can download. And then the important part is there's a donate form. You just type in your information, donate right on the website, and there's a donor list where you can see the names of everyone who's donated. And we've gone ahead and inputted everyone who donated in person as well.
Our focus was in 3 major areas: in education, social value, and economic value. And we were trying that in the various aspects of the project. The Post-its enabled us to get out to people and to talk with them about what we were doing and about microlending. Most of the people that we spoke to didn't know what microlending was, and we were able to tell them how it worked, talk to them about the Grameen Bank and the whole process of microlending. The social value that we created was these Post-its right here. They represent the commitment and the compassion from students across campus who care about microlending now and who want to help out and want to contribute to microlending. And the third thing that we're most proud to announce is the economic value that we've created. So in just 3 days of fundraising, we've had over 300 donors contribute to our project. And our grand total was over $3,300 contributed. So we were obviously very, very happy about this. This was a huge success for us.